Okay, welcome back, guys. Had to take a momentary pause for family matters. Needless to say, my lawn is now well taken care of, which is wonderful, and I'm appreciative for. And then I had a quick snack break. Yes, we're gonna get a... Rolly, you want to tell them about our new house? Tell me about it. You gonna put dinosaurs in the new house? Okay. Hear that, guys? This is why I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do. Trying to make sure I can provide for my little tater tot. Because that, my friends, is my whole world. So, what is in... I don't really want to. Let's go talk to Solus.
Are we going to have new verses in the Chant of Light?
We're gonna romance Solus. Yeah, I think we're gonna romance Solus. You guys, we gotta find out. There you go. My son absolutely adores that pig, but I'm totally not like... she's sassy, I do kind of like that. Closing the breach is our primary goal.
But I hope we might also discover what was used to create it. Any artifact of such power is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived, did you not? The artifact that created the breach is unlike anything seen in this age. I will not believe it destroyed until I see the shattered fragments with my own eyes.
I don't know, man. You seem pretty,
to try to recover whatever created the breach.
Liliana's people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there. In any case, did you need me for anything?
Yeah.
I'd be interested in hearing your opinions on Elven culture.
I thought you'd be more interested in sharing your opinions of Elven culture. You are Dalish, are you not?
What, baby? Yeah, no good. Put it in the sink, buddy.
Dalish? Allergic to Halla?
They are children acting out stories misheard and repeated wrongly 1,000 times.
Oh, but you know the truth, right?
While they pass on stories, mangling details, I walk the Fade. I have seen things they have not.
The Dalish are trying to restore
Damn, they keep
Elven
disapproving.
history. If you know something new, share it.
Would your clan listen to what I had learned in my studies? My travels? Or would they mock the Flatir and his stories and go back to their ruins? At least you are asking. But here's something. I will answer as I can.
Damn it. I done fucked everything up. Try it again.
I'd like to know more about the elves from before our time.
The Dalish strive to remember Hallam Shiral. But Hallam Shiral was merely a fumbling attempt to recreate a forgotten land.
Arlathan.
Elvenan was the empire, and Arlathan its greatest city. Place of magic and beauty, lost to time.
Oh yeah, I know you guys can't hear this, so I'm going to say why. Audio. Everything's 100? Oh, baby. I don't know. There's gotta be something. Oh, let me see if it's this then. Oh, let me pull this up. Get out of the way. Open volume mixer. Oh, that's probably why Dragon Age is just not loud enough. Okay, guys, let's try this again. Come here, Solus.
As I explored the
there we
I
go.
felt the presence of an intriguing artifact in the hinterlands. If you are willing, I would like to locate it. I have marked its location as best I could determine.
Sure. Tell me about
I'd be
elves.
interested in hearing your opinions on Elven culture.
What do you wish to know?
I'd like to know more about the elves from before our time.
The Dalish strive to remember Hallam Shiral. But Hallam Shiral was merely a fumbling attempt to recreate a forgotten land.
Arlathan.
Elvenan was the empire, and Arlathan its greatest city. Place of magic and beauty, lost to time.
You've studied ancient elves. What else do you know of Arlathan?
We hear stories of them living in trees, and imagine wooden ramps or Dalish aeravels. Imagine instead spires of crystal twining through the branches, palaces floating among the clouds. Imagine beings who lived forever, for whom magic was as natural as breathing. That is what was lost.
Well, that sounds pretty fancy.
Is elven magic different from the magic used by humans?
No and yes. Magic is magic, just as water is water, but it can be used in different ways. Dalish magic is more practical, not needing chantry approval, although they still frown on blood magic. Superstition. Much of it is more subtle. A legacy from when elves were immortal.
The legends of elven immortality. Did they use magic to increase their lifespan?
Right?
No. It was simply part of being elven. The subtle beauty of their magic was the effect, not the cause of their nature. Some spells took years to cast. Echoes would linger for centuries, harmonizing with new magic in an unending symphony. It must have been beautiful.
You said that the censure against blood magic was a superstition.
I did. It's fortunate Cassandra is not within earshot. Most modern cultures forbid blood magic. Publicly, even Devinter disapproves of it. But as I said, magic is magic. It matters only in how it is used.
To be honest, I don't see it as different from any other magic. It's a means to an end.
Indeed. The problem is that under the chantry, blood magic is forbidden, so only criminals practice it. While in Tevinter, magisters compete with each other, instead of keeping their volatile friends in check. They always succeed through power, so they have never had the chance to learn another way.
More of the Dalish.
Are all Dalish elves like my clan?
No. Your clan was unique in having enough interest in human affairs to send you to spy upon the Divine's meeting. As your clans have been separate for so long, they have all changed, adapting to the lands in which they live. Some are no more than bandits, others trade freely with humans, and some have disappeared entirely to the forests.
What can you tell me about elves living in human cities?
The culture in alienages or among the slaves of Devinter is like any of the impoverished and powerless. They cling to memories of a better past, and practice a few rituals to distinguish themselves from humans.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
No love letters in here about me. Obviously, because I like had him disapprove me like 20 times, so... Tonics. No, we just want potions, guys. Damn, where's that John Lotus? I do need to find a bunch of prophet laurels and some more embrium. But this... Oh, I can. Ooh. Okay. So that's good.
Thank you for hurrying with the potions. We have so many injured.
We'll get them back on their feet, sister. Don't you worry.
Savages, savages, believe in humans,
Your
savages,
kind killed
savages.
the most holy. Lies. Your kind let her die.
And there are
Shut
no
your mouth,
kinds.
mate.
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
Oh god, he's so hot.
And what does that mean exactly?
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
That scar. I don't know, guys. Cullen is guys, you gotta help me. Gotta help me, I'm weak.
Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the Conclave?
Burn!
Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
So far, you're the only one who's insisted we can't work together.
We might. if your Inquisition would recognize the Chantry's authority.
There is no authority until another divine is chosen.
In due time, Andraste will be our guide, not some dazed wanderer on a mountainside.
Remind me why you're allowing the Chancellor to stay?
Clearly, your Templar knows where to draw the line.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs at the mouth. The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in Val Royeaux, however.
How widespread is the violence between mages and Templars?
Look, I'm
Say.
just the
Your
perfect height
organization
to
flouting
cuddle.
the Chantry's authority will not help matters.
With the Conclave destroyed, I imagine the war between mages and Templars is renewed with interest.
The mages and Templars are fighting, even though we don't know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
Exactly why all this should be left to a new divine. If you are innocent, the Chantry will establish it as so.
Or we'll be happy to use someone as a scapegoat.
You think nobody cares about the truth? We all grieve Justinia's loss.
But you won't grieve if the Herald of Andraste is conveniently swept under a carpet.
I'll make sure they see reason in Val Royeaux.
I pray you're right.
I might actually play like a human. I really need to like see if I can get proper sliders. Let's see if we're gonna push up beautiful. Hello, Mother Zell.
Greetings, Herald of Andraste. How fares your quest to seal the breach?
I'm trying.
I'm doing everything within my power.
A task such as closing the breach is a heavy burden. I hope you do not carry it alone. You remember Andraste, but Andraste did not carry the Chant of Light alone. She had generals, advisors, and though it is considered heresy to say it, she had the aid of the elf Chartin. Do everything within your power, but remember those who would help you.
I appreciate your insight, Mother Giselle.
Take it for whatever it is worth. You walk a difficult path, and there is little enough I can do to aid you. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Oh, well.
Until next time.
Those Inquisitions are pretty bloody and full of death, so.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinia's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked her life to slow the magic of the breach. Mistress Lavelan, this is the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner
He's
of the
asleep,
haven.
buddy.
House d'Aurelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denham, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
People have been injured. You can't just turn them out onto the snow.
And who benefits if they stay?
Divine Justinia, Marquis. The Inquisition, not the Chantry, is sheltering the pilgrims who mourn her.
Why is the Chantry ignoring the faithful?
Because it remains in shock. We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
His legs twitching. Both his legs twitching. He about to twerk. So what's gonna happen, guys? He's gonna twerk.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meeting.
What's wrong with his chin? All you bitches hide behind masks. Afraid of your true face.
Do the d'Aurelions actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite their Ferelden relations, the Duralions are our legion.
Well, duh, the
If the
name.
Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
I'm so pleased the Marquis isn't tossing us out into the cold.
His Grace is only the first of many dignitaries we must contend with.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
Drink all of it. You did a good job.
May I ask, what brought you to work
Oh,
for
my
the
legs.
Inquisition?
Sister Leliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montillier.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas' politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please
Get that
excuse
tongue
me.
flick.
I've much work to do before the day is done.
Mommy's playing the game, baby. Children of Andraste. There are many misconceptions regarding Andraste's bloodline. One is sure this is due, I should think, to a general lack of knowledge regarding Andraste's mortal life. Understandable considering the many cults that arose following her death. Everyone sought to claim Our Lady for their own culture, or claim some aspect of her existence was a lie. All of them complete fabrications. My order has done considerable research to ascertain the truth. We all know Andraste, oh my god, Andraste and the betrayer raised 5 children. The eldest 3 were sons, Izarath, Everion, and Verold. The rule of what was once southern Tevinter was split among them. Izarath was given the west, that is today Orlais. Everon was given the east, of what today is the Free Marches. And Verold was given the central Planicies, what is today known as Navarra. What came of these men and their legacies is stuff of legend, and the majority of the claimants to Andraste's bloodline link back to one of them. None of the 3 sons, however, were born of Andraste. They were born of a betrayer's concubine, Gilavan. People chose to overlook the fact that Andraste came from the Almari tribesmen and that they were barbarians, not the Fereldans we know today. They were savage warriors who took concubines in addition to their wives, and because Andraste was thought to be too weak to bear children, the betrayer took Galavan to provide him heirs, which she did after her death. The sons were raised as Andraste's own. Later in life, Andraste proved predictions wrong and had 2 daughters by the betrayer, Empress and Vavio. They were kept out of the public eye and not permitted to marry. Though both had consorts, Everis had 1 child, Ali Vamar, who perished on a voyage to Denemir less than a month after her mother fell to the plague. And without children of her own, the younger daughter, Vivian, was more controversial, a strong-headed woman who defied her family by falling in love with the mage of Tevinter, Regolin? Viviel and Regolin went to self-exposed exile as an exalted marches began, and into hiding following Andraste's betrayal and murder. What became of Viviel and her descendants is largely unknown for one primary reason. She had only daughters. Each of those daughters had only daughters. They married into other families and took other names, and in the chaos of the Second Blight, lived through that, all traces of survivors were lost. Andraste's true bloodline, if it exists, lies solely in descendants of Viviel, and the suspicion of my order is that it produces only daughters. Thus the claim of your young man, Monaster, or highly suspect. Oh, well, turns out if you're a god, you can only have ladies.
Yes. Good. You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway.
I hope the Inquisition can restore order soon. I never really wanted to leave the Circle. My name is mmmm. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them. I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it? Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it.
Tranquil? The Tranquil. Damn it, it's not for me.
There was no word for heaven or for earth or
Summon the war concert. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Look at all them booties. Booty, 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 booty. But switch that win. Yeah. Discounts. Well, I am in Ferelden right now. I've got shit to do, so. Gather some coin. 1 hour. God, Josephine's
Let us
fastest.
begin.
The bog unicorn.
Let's see what we have.
Yeah, I got bog unicorn. Do I need to go to the follow mayor? I really hate the follow mayor. Not now. I can go there though if I want to. I don't want to scout. So something else first.
To work?
Yes, to sexy, sexy motherfucker. Well, okay, I'll leave that for Josephine. Yeah, the Black Emporium. Let's go. That's where I'm going, guys. Talk to the dead man. Oh god, can I just stare at him all day? Oh, he's hot. Oh. Ladies, gentlemen, y'all gotta help me. You know, I could be like those people where they think like actual people are hot. I'm like, no, I really think like cartoon characters are hot. What size is this bed? Oh god, come on guys. I need to go into the Black Emporium and talk to the dead guy. And get all kinds of whoa. What? Sugar bars? Sugar. Honey.
Would you consider allowing me to acquire your hand? After your death, of course.
What? What are y'all? Schematics of Jesus fucking. Oh man. Guys, does anybody know how to cheat for money? Anybody? Anybody? Come on guys. Y'all better start like popping it out now, cause Oh gosh, somebody. Oh man. Oh gosh, somebody. Somebody better start like telling me how you fucking cheat for
I
money.
have quite an extensive library on the history of forbidden magic. It's back there, somewhere. I think. I haven't been able to turn my head to look for 2 centuries.
Xenon the Antiquarian. I don't care if I didn't say it right. I left the Black Emporium empty-handed for 2 reasons. First, most of the items were priced far beyond what I could afford. Second, I spent most of my short time there trying to state my curiosity about its proprietor. I found myself stealing glances at the Aquarian from behind piles of books between shelves and, at one point, over a basket of mismatched socks where he sat, petrified, in the center of the Emporium, skin of waxy gray over ancient taut sinew, moaning in a voice so dry and brittle, it sounded like the snapping of twigs after a drought. A girl of not more than 12 scurried to the fro to fulfill his numerous requests. Another patron noticed my fascination and told me that the girl, most likely an urchin rescued from the streets, was responsible for the needs of the Aquarian. Feeding, washing, and the like. So impossibly old he is, so fragile his skin, he could only tolerate the barest whisper of touches from the smallest and most tender of his servants. Only in this way may he come close to his lost youth, said the man. I was surrounded by objects of legend, yet none fascinated more than the Aquarian. Cool. I am kinda pretty like, I don't know, I mean there's like, how many feet you got? You got 1, 2, like, I ain't gonna lie guys. I'm gonna sit here and probably stare. Was he choking somebody? Let me up here.
Help yourself to a sock from the basket, but only one!
Only one. Where's the sock from the basket? I want a basket of socks. Oh, schematics. Jesus. Fuckers. Y'all like try to take all of my monies. Ugh. Look at all this. Oh, I want all of it. Oh, what? Oh, man. Oh, shit, yeah, look at this shit. Cheap, 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 cheap. Oh, man. Oh, wow.
Where's my back scratcher?
Oh, it's a miniature polar bear. I want the bear. Can I have a bear? Like, guys, I really want the bear.
Everything is for sale. Except the rejuvenating oils. Those are for my personal use.
Okay. Well, guys, I think that's been quite a bit for today. We've got to see a miniature polar bear. Some weird dude that I mean, like, I'm still trying to figure this out. So he got like 1 head. I mean, it looks like
everything is for sale. Except the rejuvenating oils. Those are for my personal.
But like his legs are now like petrified to the chair. How many, like, I would love to see this guy when he's not petrified. Like, I would love to see. Look at that little mini polar bear. Weapons and accessories. Where is this basket of socks? Okay, guys, I was like, yeah, we're going to here. I'm like, where's the basket of socks? Here's a naked lady.
Would you consider allowing me to acquire your hand? After your death, of course.
That's where the other ones went. Okay, so a nug. I forget what that little thing's called. Is he a nug too? I don't think so. I think he's that other fat thing. I think, no, he's a spotted nug. Either way, guys, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and again, y'all gotta tell me how I'm supposed to romance her. Because if you don't, I'm gonna try to romance them both. It's not gonna end up right. So you're gonna go be Solus or Cullen. Cullen's really, really hot. But Solus is pretty cutesy and retarded, and God is he angsty. That's what happens when you're the Dreadwolf. Oops, spoiler alert. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.